Hello everyone, this is Jack Does Gaming, and we are today going to be doing our first ever FM21 series, and it's going to be with the local team, a team that's been requested, and a team that's actually sponsored in Football Manager by Football Manager. So yeah, we're going to be running an AFC Wimbledon save. I'm not gonna show you guys too much of the setup, but I tend to like quite a big save, mostly just the biggest leagues. You know, you've got Wales, United States, Switzerland, Spain, you know, Serbia, Scotland, Russia, Portugal, Norway, Northern Ireland, which is Serie B and C, the Irish, the Eredivisie. Might actually change that as well. I'll do the Bundesliga and all the ones below, the French ones and all the ones below, Danish league, yeah, all that as well. Croatia, Brazil, and all the rest that come with it. But yeah, let's get into it. I will skip when we're all loaded up. So, load screen finally loaded, and we're back. Yeah, I'm just gonna set up our manager. Don't know if any of you know, but I do support the best team in England, and that being Tottenham Hotspur. Cute laughs. I know. But when this thing actually works, it'll be good. And I actually have quite a few local teams, but AFC Wimbledon, the best local team to me, really, to be honest. And I know a lot about history of AFC Wimbledon, so I won't get too in depth with this, but let's just do a random. Just go 1990, there we are. Don't really care how I look on the game, because this doesn't actually do anything useful. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do random. Oh, I like that. I think we'll stick with that. I like to be youth developed. A youth developed manager with all of the biggest coaching badges, because it just makes the game a lot more fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the game. Right, we're in the game. AFC Wimbledon hires Just Gaming. Let's get into this then. Hopefully you guys had a read. But yeah, we predicted 15th. Bit sad. We're definitely going to aim a little bit higher than that today. Obviously, director of football, I like to have one of them. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I like to play. But yeah, let's crack on into it. We have a few players here that I recognise from real life. Zanev, Hennigan, Nightingale, Guinness, Walker. Rudini is going to be quality for us, so does Al. And yeah, definitely going to not use this formation so much, but we'll get into it later on. Also, club culture, don't sign players over 31. Sign players based in England, sign players from the lower leagues, develop players, play direct football, make the most of set pieces and play attacking football. Got to break even in the transfer market. I've got to work within the raised budget. Avoid relegation, should be easy enough. The board are working towards making the club self-sustainable. Okay. Do we need to schedule press conference? No. We want a friendly, of course, and I'll do these every month. Right, let's have a look. Last players. So we've got quite a good. It looks like we've got quite a good base of players already here during the last year, so that's something we're going to need to sort out today. But luckily, most of them have 1-year extensions, so it should be fairly easy. Tactics, squad selections. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to make my tactics. I'm going to be back after spending a couple of minutes making my tactics. These are the ones I come up with. Obviously, I like to play 2 or 3 tactics, but I'm just going to add one more. Yeah, just added one more tactic. This is my favourite tactic of the game so far. Obviously, it's just a beta save, but it's good from my experience. The 4-3-4-3 is one of the best tactics out there, really. Just, you know, it's fairly even attack and defence, but with the other two, obviously you get the solid 4 at the back. But yeah, by the looks of it, our players tend to actually be quite good so far. Obviously we've got Luke McCormack. He's going to be very good for us if we manage to get his potential sky high. Hartigan, who actually, yeah, he's played for Newport. Decent all-rounder. The mentals are the best thing looking then for some of the physicals. Ozyu, left wing back. His pace is going to be the best thing for us. His pace and his flair will help us down that left side. Bruce Lee, a 19-year-old Scottish lad who is 3 stars, who really is another all-rounder. In these lower leagues, you don't really see anyone with sky-high rocketing potential. Maybe Azar's always been okay whenever I've done AFC Wimbledon in the past, but yeah, our squad seems to be doing good. But let's move on to the first game. I'll just skip through this for the first time. That's it. Just so I can get a game in for you guys. I'll join back when the game is loaded. So I've got to introduce myself to the squad. I don't want to make any promises to anyone, but I always tend to start off with quite a broad, you know, I'm gonna instill some fear into these guys, but acceptations, mid-table, kick the chair, and there we are. Good show in the FA Cup. Finalised code of conduct, and that's it. As you look at the table, we do have some very strong contenders to go up. For instance, obviously Ipswich came down, MK Dons came down, Plymouth a strong side too, Sunderland, Wigan. Really, I mean, Sunderland are a sleeping giant anyway. Portsmouth, always good rivalry with Portsmouth. But yeah, let's get into this first game. Training instruction. First team individual training. Yep, first team general training. Nope. But yeah, let's have a look at what should we set as this one. Our 3-4-3 OP tactic. Just got friendly. As I requested, kick off shortly. So absolutely amazing. Yep, cool. Let's get into this game. But yeah, it's loading up now. Let's get them out there to show a good first game in front of us so we can assess how what it is. I like to play on extended highlights. Match speed, I want it to be quite quick. Let's have highlights, I want it to be quicker. Well, we're off to a good start. First goal in the first minute, thanks to Mibudi, that's what I'm going to call it, Mibudi. It's a beautiful strike from about 25 yards out, and we're already celebrating our first goal in this career mode. Obviously I know it's only a friendly, but it's always good to get an idea of who is the best of the best, really. So we've got a couple of highlights coming up. Just got to remember, lower down the leagues, obviously we can't apply too many instructions because the players obviously aren't as intelligent in terms of the game of football. So we've got not quite easy on them, but try to keep it as basic as possible, because otherwise we won't really be doing too well. It will overcomplicate things. Oh, Ollie Palmer. It's 1-1. To be honest, they are both play the same tactics, so probably is going to get a little bit complicated. Who's that pass to? Robinson's in. Oh, good save by Zanzev. Zanzev. Nearly half time now. Done quite well. Let's have a look. Obviously our best player has been Mabude. We want to make sure that the players know that we've got to be top dogs in the whole game. Oh, that did not look good. Great. Let's spice it up a bit. Let's bring on some fresh legs for everyone. Might as well see who's good and see who's not good. We have 6 subs, so we might as well use them. That's my view anyway. That's how I think. But really we're just trying to assess who's good and who's not. I think maybe next game we're going to adjust it to key highlights, especially just with the videos. Obviously I don't want the videos to be too long for you guys, because if everyone gets bored, there's no point. You know, we want to keep these videos interesting. But one person I really am keeping an eye on is Rudini, because whenever I have played any FM save with Rudini, he always turns out to be really good for us. So that's one person that I'm going to definitely keep an eye on in his save, maybe make him a part of our plans. And they're in for a shot. Oh, wow. That was the next highlight, and they're doing very well. It's always good to see that my tactics work, whether it is for me or against me. As I told you, Rudini, he's really been their main port of call for creative activity, which is good. Coming towards the end of the game now, the last half, or the last quarter of the last half. Everyone seems a bit tired today. get a goal back so we can at least come away with a draw with the second team. No, doesn't seem like we will. But I think that is going to be it for this game. Doesn't look like it. But this is just going to be for today's episode anyway. I'm just going to finish off. I'm just going to show you guys what type of things I'm going to want in this series. Obviously, you know who's going to have a gash lower leg we saw in the game. But yeah, these 3 tactics are going to be the one that guide us through the first season anyway, we hope. So we're going to want to get some more staff members in. I'm very good when it comes to wanting staff members to be exactly how they are. We're going to want some more coaches in anyway. But yeah, we're going to be trained in that tactic. Squad, we're going to want them to be the best. Our squad depth, you know, it's not the worst in the world. Obviously 3 centre backs, 4 midfielders, 3 attackers. We're not always going to be playing this role, but for instance, if we look at Pep's formation, that I call it anyway, it's my little Pep one. Yeah. We're really only going to need backup. I would say up front and the left wing is where we're going to want to have a look at. There guys, thanks for tuning into the first episode. Second episode will be out today as well. But I'm just going to focus. I'm not going to touch the save any other way, but when we come back for episode 2, we will be playing the first 3 friendlies against Chelsea, Carshalton and Grimsby, but they'll just be sims, so I won't obviously show you all of the game, but I'll let you know the results. Thanks for tuning in, bye bye.